Hello, I'm Michael and this is the sixth video of the series Beyond Your Form. And today we're going to discuss about protein, which is a very important subject, a very interesting subject. You see, a lot of people just by hearing the word protein suddenly start thinking about someone working out, probably lifting weights, and then drinking a protein shake or eating foods which are high in protein, and suddenly muscles appear throughout the body. But of course, protein is probably the most essential nutrient for our body. It's a part of the three macronutrients: protein, carbohydrates, and the fats. And of course, these are the ones that provide energy to our body, they provide calories to our body. And specifically protein, 1 gram of protein provides approximately 4 calories. You might have also heard of the term amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein and play a very important role to our body growth and function. You see, there are roughly 20 amino acids that our body needs every day, but only 9 of them are what we call essential amino acids, because they cannot be made by our body, so we have to provide our body with these 9 essential amino acids through our diet. And they play a very important role to our whole system because they can help with tissue growth, with immune functions, with absorbing nutrients, etc. And we should also know that some of the non-essential amino acids are considered conditionally essential amino acids, because under some very specific circumstances, such as illness or stress, our body cannot synthesize them properly. So we must be very careful in order to provide our body with them through our diet, or some people prefer through supplements, because these are very specific conditions that our body has different needs. Now I'd like to discuss more about this subject, probably go into more specifics about amino acids, etc. But I prefer to keep the content of this video as it is. And if you're interested in learning more specifics about all this, you can probably take a look at the links under the description of this video, or wait for the following videos that are going to be uploaded in my channel. So don't forget to subscribe, and of course hit the notification button in order to be ready every time a new video is uploaded. But what I also like to recommend is that if you have a very specific goal, which might be weight loss or muscle gain, or how to achieve and maintain a healthy and active lifestyle, what you can do is contact me via the app that helps you the most. As you can see here, you can contact me and I will be very happy to help you and create a personalized program in order to achieve your goals and become your absolute best. Now, where can we get our protein from? Basically, there are 2 different sources: animal protein and plant protein. And a lot of researchers have shown that animal proteins are more complete, which means they have a proper balance of all the essential amino acids. So some people may rely mostly on animal protein, but that's not very safe. It is considered dangerous to rely mostly on animal proteins for our health. So we can try and see how we can get complete proteins through plants. There are some plant sources that are considered complete proteins, such as soy, but also modern researchers have shown that a combination of some plant sources may provide our body with a complete protein. So it's safe to say that if we combine 2 or 3 or even more different plant sources of protein in one meal, then we might have created a complete protein and therefore have a more healthy lifestyle. So now let's talk about how much protein we need to provide our body with every day. Modern guidelines suggest that 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, or 0.36 grams of protein per pound of body weight are enough in order to stay healthy. But of course, this doesn't apply to everybody, because someone may be exercising more, or someone may be an athlete, or someone might have a goal to gain some muscle through lifting weights, and these people need more protein. And this is why modern researchers have shown that up to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight are better if your goal is to achieve a muscle gain result, or if you're an athlete or a very, very active person. Another very interesting thing to talk about is that if your goal is weight loss, then consuming up to 30% of your daily calorie intake from proteins will help a lot. A high protein diet may be very beneficial if, for example, you want to reduce your appetite, but also because it causes more thermogenesis, which means that it will boost your metabolism compared to a high carb diet. But also some people may wonder, what happens if I eat too much protein? Will that cause problems to our health? That should concern mostly people who have kidney issues. But also don't forget that protein provides calories, and excess calories, if you eat a lot of protein, excess protein, more than you need, and more calories throughout the day, excess calories turn into body fat. So it's safe to say that you don't have to eat so much more protein than what your body actually needs. And now, how much protein should we eat per meal? And this is very controversial. Some studies suggest 20 to 25 grams of protein per meal is enough, but these were conducted using fast-digesting proteins and without any macronutrients, which means that some slower digesting proteins with a combination of other macronutrients would delay the protein absorption. And here's an example of our research conducted with people who exercised with resistance training, and they were given to eat 80 grams of whey protein. And this is what happened in 3 different groups during this research. First group ate the 80 grams of protein in 8 different meals. 10 grams of protein every 1.5 hours. The whole window was 12 hours. The second group ate the 80 grams of protein in 4 different meals, 20 grams of protein per meal every 3 hours. And the third group ate the 80 grams of protein in 2 meals, which meant 4 grams of protein per meal every 6 hours. And the result was that the second group, the group that ate the whey protein in 20 grams per meal every 3 hours, had the biggest result in muscle protein synthesis. However, other studies have shown that as long as you provide your body with your daily protein needs, you will have a positive protein net balance, which is the balance between the muscle protein synthesis and breakdown. You see, a lot of researches have been already conducted, but there is not a clear result because there is a lot of controversy between them. And of course, further researches should be conducted in order to have a clear idea as to how this all works. And of course, we have to take into consideration other factors such as age or the level of exercise, etc. So what is our conclusion as far as this specific subject is concerned? If your goal is muscle gain, it might be more beneficial to divide your daily protein needs into 5 or 6 meals, but a lot of people may lack the time or just struggle with the idea of doing that due to their daily schedule. So what's important to know, that you should focus on actually providing your body with your daily protein needs, even if that means doing that in less meals. I hope all this information was helpful to you, and just know that if you found it helpful, that actually means that someone else may also find it helpful. So if you have people that you want to share this video with them, do it. Share it with someone who you care about, someone who you'd like to help them achieve their absolute best. And of course, don't forget to stay tuned for the following videos. There will be many important subjects that we are going to discuss about. So stay tuned and take care.